Hello there everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the left-handed way. For today's video, we are going to make this colorful, cute little keychain turtle. Here are the materials that I use for this project. Cotton yarn in colors gray and green, 2mm crochet hook. So these materials are optional. You can either use a bigger size of hook and a different kind of yarn. Key ring, the safety eyes or the eyes, the marker, and of course the scissor to cut our yarn. So I'm gonna start with the shell. So for my shell, I chose a color gray. So first is the magic ring. Okay. And after the magic ring, place 6 single crochet inside the ring. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so after placing 6 single crochets, close the ring by pulling this shorter yarn. Alright, and make a slip stitch into the first single crochet. Okay, so this is now our round 1 magic ring with 6 single crochets. For round 2, we are going to be making an increase, so chain 1, and for the increase we will place 2 single crochets in each stitch. Okay, that is our first, and I'm gonna be placing a marker in my first single crochet to determine that this is the beginning of my round. So that is my first single crochet. That's the second single crochet into the same stitch. So into the next one, place 2 single crochets. For round 3, chain 1 and then place 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Place the marker and then increase on the second stitch, 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. And then again 1 single crochet into the following stitch, and on the next stitch place the increase. So I'm finished with my round 3. I've made my slip stitch here. So we will proceed to round 4. Round 4, start by making a chain 1 and place 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Place your marker back. And then 1 single crochet into the next stitch. So that is 2 single crochets into the 2 following stitches, and on the third place the increase. Okay, again 1 single crochet into the following 2 stitches, and on the third place your increase. Okay, so my round 4 is finished. I've placed my slip stitch, so we'll move on to round 5. Again, begin by making a chain 1 and place 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and here on the 4th we'll place the increase. Alright, so let's start. here on the fourth increase. Okay, so I'm finished with my round 5. I'm gonna make a slip stitch here, and this is now how our round 5 look like. So for the next round, start by making a chain 1 again, and then place 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches, and on the 5th place the increase. So that is my the first single crochet, and then this is 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, and on the 5th we'll place our increase. Okay, so I'm done with round 6. For round 7, we will start by making chain 1 again. So I'm done with placing my chain 1 here. So round 7 will be worked into the front stitch. So this stitch closer to you, these are the front stitches, and the stitches farther away from you are the back loop or the back stitches. The back loop or the front loop. Okay, now we'll be working on the front loop or the front stitch, front loop, but we will do it reverse. Alright, so first we will insert our hook into the first front loop and then pull a yarn like that, and then make a single crochet. Okay, like that, and then do it again into the next reverse front loop, and then pull a yarn and make a single crochet. So we will do it again until we finish this round. Okay, so I'm finished, or I'm almost done here with my reverse stitches. So I'm in my last loop here, or front loop. So I'm gonna make a slip stitch here, the beginning of my reverse stitch. Okay, just like that. So this is now round 7. This is now how it looked like. So for round 8, I'm gonna be working into the belly of our turtle. So as you notice, we have here the back loops which were left behind from our round 7. So I'm gonna be working here into these stitches. So okay, just flip a little to see these stitches. So what I'm gonna do is just enter here, make another slip stitch like that, and then chain 1. And after making a chain 1, we'll be making single crochets all around. Okay, so I am here into my last stitch. I've done placing my single crochet, so I'm gonna place here a slip stitch. Okay, so this is now the first round of our the bottom part of the shell. Okay, so for the next round, for round 9, I'm gonna start by making a chain 1 and place 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches here. I'm gonna be placing my marker on the first. So this is 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and then we will place a decrease. So I'm going to use the invisible decrease for my project. So what the invisible crochet, the invisible decrease is done like this. Okay, so insert your hook into the front loop and then insert it again into the next front loop and pull a yarn, and and then 2 loops on your hook and pull 2. So that is my first invisible decrease. Again, we'll continue placing 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. And the 4th and 5th will place the invisible decrease. So okay, so I am here finished with my round for the bottom part of the shell. For the next round, start by making a chain 1 again, and then for the next 2 stitches, place 2 single crochets, and into the 3rd and 4th, make a decrease or invisible decrease. Okay. Okay, so this is now the bottom. This is now how it looked like. Okay. Next, start by chaining 1 and then place 1 single crochet into the next stitch and make a invisible decrease or make an invisible decrease into the 2 and 3 stitches, and then continue placing 1 single crochet, and in these 2 stitches place an invisible decrease. And then slip stitch. Okay, so at this point we can now place a little filling or just a little polyfill inside, and then continue the round. So this time I will place 1, I will start with chain 1 and then invisible decrease all around. So now we're gonna sew this excess yarn here. We'll be closing this one, the belly of our turtle. We'll start by making a magic circle. And then place 6 single crochets inside the magic circle. And then close the circle by pulling the shorter yarn tightly and place a slip stitch into the first single crochet. So this is now our round 1 for the head. Round 2, chain 1 and place an increase. So 2 single crochets in each of the stitches. Total stitches for round 2 is 12. Round 3, start by chaining 1 and then 1 single crochet. Place your marker back and then place an increase into the next stitch. Increase. So I'm gonna pull my marker and make a slip stitch. Okay, so this is now how our round 3 look like. For round 4, start by chaining 1 and then we are not going to make any increase for this time. We'll just be placing 1 single crochet in each of the stitches for 3 rounds. So this will be round 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so my round 3 or 3 rounds of 18 stitches is finished. So I'm gonna be placing a slip stitch here. So this is now how it look like. For the next round, we are going to make a decrease. So start by chaining 1 and then 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. Okay, I'm placing my marker. And after that, place an invisible decrease into the next 2 stitches. So invisible decrease like this. And then 2 single crochets again. Invisible decrease. Sorry. So next round will be another decrease round. So chain 1 and place 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Place your marker back and then invisible decrease. So after you reach the end of the round, take off the marker and place a slip stitch. Okay, now I'm gonna be placing the eyes. Alright, so this is the end of my round, so I'm gonna place it down. So I'm gonna be doing like this. 1, 2, 3, 4 on between the 4 and 5 stitches. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 here and here. Okay, like this. So my eyes is between the 4 and the 5 stitches, and the number of spaces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th, I place the other eye. Okay. Alright, so once you are satisfied with the placement of your eyes, with the filling and everything, we will now proceed to the next round. So the next round will be decrease round. So everything, it will be decreased. Okay, chain 1. Now I'm gonna cut my yarn, leaving enough tail for sewing later. Okay, but I'm gonna close the head first, making it a little bit secure. For the flipper, start by making a magic circle. then 6 single crochets into the magic ring. Pull the shorter yarn to close the ring. After doing so, slip stitch into the first. Okay, this is now our round 1. For round 2, chain 1 and make an increase in each stitch, or place an increase in each stitch. Will be 12 single crochets. Okay, so make a slip stitch. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. For round 3, we'll be making a chain 1 and 1 single crochets into each of the stitches without increase. Okay, and then for round 4, we're gonna be folding our circle here into half, like that. Okay, first make chain 1 and then fold it into half, and then turn and make single crochets. And the last one here, and chain 1, and then you can cut the yarn, leaving enough tail for sewing later. So we will be making 4 of these, equally the same pattern. After making the fins, we'll make the tail of our little turtle. So start by making a magic ring. Okay, and then 6 single crochets into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we will close our ring by pulling the shorter yarn. And then for the second round of our tail, make a slip stitch into the first single crochet. Okay, and then chain 1. And then the second round will be placing 6 single crochets into each of the stitches. Okay, 5 and 6. Here and chain 1, and then cut my yarn and leaving an extra amount for sewing. So this is now our tail. Okay, so I didn't close here because I'm gonna attach it here like this. You can also close it, or it's up to you. Okay, all right. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to attach these pieces together. So here would be like this, and then another one here like this. turtle is finished. So now we are going to place the keyring. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna put flowers. So this is optional. You can leave it as it is or place little flowers or applique on top of the shell. So for my little flower, I'm gonna use this orange yarn, make a magic circle, and I will use this number 10. Okay, make a magic ring and chain 2. So I have 2 chains here, and then make 2 more double crochets. Okay, 2 double crochets here. Okay, and then 3 double crochets and make a slip stitch like that. Pull a little here, and then chain 2 and make 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and after that slip stitch inside the ring. Okay, we have 2 petals here, and then we will do it again. Okay, 2 more petals. We'll be making 4 petals. So chain 2, okay, chain 2, and then 3 double crochets, 2, 3, and slip stitch into the ring. Okay, so 3 petals, and one more time, chain 2, and then 3 double crochets, 2, and 3, and slip stitch. Okay, chain 1. All right, so we are now going to close the ring tightly. All right, okay, so this is now our first flower. Going to cut. Okay. Okay, and then we will place it here. So it's up to you. How many flowers would you like to place on top of whatever color you have? Okay, so here I'm finished with my flowers. So I'm gonna place this and just use a hot glue here.
And there you have it. We are finished with our beautiful and colorful keychain turtle. I hope you like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and support my little channel. See you in my next video, guys. Thank you. Bye.